What's up, gang? It's Lieutenant Sal Blue. I'm on babysitting duty. And I'm just getting started here, man. I'm doing my daily podcast. And, hey, listen. When you have a house full of pets, full of children, a wife, two dogs, cats, etc., you have responsibilities that fall upon you. And so tonight is my babysitting duties of the new addition to my family, Akita. I hope, thank God, Shelby is not the jealous type of girl. And she's here. She's over in the background out there just chilling out outside as I take in this moment to do this podcast and see what I can get out of today, man. Today, what lesson can I bring to you guys? What value can I give to you guys? Um, it's a lot of things that I need to be doing right now, and I haven't done them yet. And so I'll need to work on those things in order to create and have the progress that I want. And the progress I'm talking about is giving value to as many people as possible. So that's what we're doing here today. We're just giving value, and hopefully it'll all work out in the end, as I know it will. So let's rock and roll with today's podcast, man. Let's get started. Okay, we're gonna pop on over here to Spotify, key this up, and get started, man. What's up, gang? How you guys doing? This is Lieutenant Sal Blue, 28-year law enforcement veteran and the author of the top 25 mistakes en route to the good life, coming at you today with my daily podcast, man. Listen, as I told everybody on YouTube, I am on babysitting duties, man. Babysitting duties. Have to take up my turn and taking care of Akita today. So as the day is long, Akita's energy is 10 times as much. She's supposed to be sleeping, supposed to be napping, but hey, we're here. We're here, and I'm not a strong advocate of caging her all day, and letting her whine and me going off and doing her thing and ignoring her. I know some people say, hey, you gotta allow her to self-soothe, right? You gotta allow her to whine, and dude, that's just not my thing, right? I'm not a dog whisperer, but I tell you what, I've raised Shelby to age 15 from a pup, and she is the most well-behaved dog that I've ever seen in the universe. So Akita will get used to me and my behavior and my calm demeanor, and hopefully it'll all work out as we come at you with today's podcast. So today's podcast is Daddy and Akita, and we're bringing it to you guys straight to YouTube and Spotify. Man, so where we at today? I tell you what, right? As Akita tries to, as I speak, she tries to actually eat my tongue. She's not trying to lick me. She's literally trying to bite my tongue for food, maybe. I have no idea what she's trying to do. But she tries to go inside my mouth. But anyway, if you guys aren't pet lovers, hey, God bless you, man. Just go to a different podcast. If you're not pet lovers, man, we're probably not going to get along. Because I'm not a cat person, but I love cats. I am a dog person for sure, and that is why I'm running around here with more than one dog when I didn't plan on having any dogs. How about that? So that is how that worked out. But today's podcast, guys, I wrote something down today that I wanted to talk to you guys about, that I was listening to. My mentor was talking about it. He was talking about the harvest. My mentor was talking about the harvest and enjoying your harvest okay, when it's time to enjoy your harvest, and putting in the work when it's time to put in your work. And those are two different times, guys. Those are two different times, and two different moments in your life where sometimes when you're putting in work, you don't even know how the harvest is going to turn out. You just trust that the harvest is going to be abundant because of the amount of work that you put in. And sometimes there's so many other factors that come about when it comes to you putting in the work, right? Putting in the work, it's not always as easy. It's not always as smooth. It doesn't always work out the way you plan when it comes to putting in work. So I'll tell you guys right now, every harvest isn't abundant, right? I am a grape farmer, so I have grapevines, and I make my own wine, and so last year I had a double whammy situation that hit me that I wasn't prepared for, right? I'm already prepared for lanternflies, right? I mean, not lanternflies, Japanese beetles. So I sprayed and prepared for Japanese beetles, and thinking, okay, I got this under wraps. I put down my grubs in the grass, and making sure where they burrow is all taken care of. And then last night I got hit with last year season I got hit with the big kaboom, the lanternflies. They ravaged my crops. My crops were very, very, very sparse, right? Barely got any grapes out of that harvest, and the ones that I got, I really, really wasn't excited about making wine with that 2020 harvest. So that is where I was last year, and I was caught off guard. You know, I thought I put in the work, and I thought I was going to reap the harvest of 2020 when it just did not happen. It just did not work out that way for me. And so now here we are, 2021, right? 2021, I have literally half the crops that I've had in 2020, but I have 3 times the harvest of grapes that I had in 2020, because I took the advice of someone who's also has acres and acres of grapevines. I took his advice, and he said something to me that I took to heart. He said, spray early and spray often. And so that's what I did, guys. I jumped out there and beginning of the season, and I began to spray. And when I began to spray, what I began to spot was, okay, issues and problems that came in the beginning of the season that I did not notice last year, that I took as a happenstance last year. So I didn't notice that last year. And so last year I was taken by surprise, and this year I was prepared, and this year I have a huge harvest. So I put in the work, okay, through proper consultation, and was able to reap the benefits of my harvest by putting in the work in advance, guys. And so I tell you guys this because a lot of times, right, people put in the work, right, and people put in some work or some type of work. Literally, they put in the wrong type of work, but they expect a huge harvest, but they had the wrong action in the beginning, guys, right? And they had the wrong action in the beginning because they were following the wrong plan. And when you follow the wrong plan, you don't get what you want, right? You get what is given to you in correlation to the plan that you did. If you did the wrong plan, you're probably not going to get the results that you expect. So you have to begin to stop looking at people for their results, right? Stop looking at them for the results, right? And start looking at the actions that they have taken before they got the results. You know, we love to take shortcuts in life, right? And in taking shortcuts in life, I'll tell you what happens, right? What happens when